with us here in the studio. France 24's Armen, Georgian. 5.5 years of predictability on fishing rights. Can you translate that into common English, please?
Yeah. Well, just a quick thing first, François. So when she says, we can put Brexit behind us, that's actually not true when it comes to fishing, because in reality, the two sides will be negotiating for years and years. All they've done is they've decided on a deal for 5 years. That means access to each other's waters and quotas.
A little more restrained than before, right?
Yeah, that's right. So the UK obviously wanted a higher percentage to be paid from the value of EU catches in British waters. The EU wanted to bring it down a bit. The UK wanted to earn more, obviously, from that EU fishing in British waters. They found some sort of compromise, but the point I want to make is after 5.5 years, they're going to have to negotiate every year on access to waters and quotas. So this is really far from over. If you look beyond 5.5 years, it's going to be annual negotiations for a long time.
And we heard in that clip the President of the European Commission highlight all the areas on which they agree. Another big one in which they all diverge for good is the European Court of Justice, which effectively means the UK will no longer follow Europe's highest jurisdiction.
Yeah, and I think the fact that Boris Johnson mentioned this a lot in his press conference suggests to me that's going to be his big selling point to his backbenchers. For them, the ECJ has been a bugbear for so long. So that's obviously going to be his way of saying, well, we don't have to align, we don't have to have this dynamic alignment that the EU wanted. But the question is, I think, at least to me, the more regulatory divergence there is, what does that mean for British businesses doing business with the EU? Because they've already got non-tariff barriers, that's to say, WTO tariffs have been avoided, right, on January the 1st. But what they haven't avoided is other kinds of barriers, paperwork, red tape, costs to do with doing business in the EU. The more you diverge, the more paperwork presumably has to evolve over time. So again, to this point of we can put Brexit behind us that Ursula von der Leyen just said, not really. I don't think that's quite true.